Good morning, good morning. My name is Pia McAdams and welcome to day 5 of the Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes. I'm having technical difficulties. This is actually my cell phone, so I don't know. It seems like it's working on my cell phone. Okay, I usually record this on my laptop, but for some reason it keeps kicking me off. And I tried it like 4 different times and it keeps kicking me off. But it looks like I'm going to have to film this using my cell phone. So I got to let you know that this is the first time I'm doing this, and my setup is for me using my laptop. So guys, you got to kind of be patient with me because I'm holding the phone now. I got to kind of position it where you can see me. I got to read and then do the yoga and everything else. So we'll see how it goes today, but thank you for joining me. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Pia McAdams, and I'm doing a 30-day challenge where we're going to transform our life in 15 minutes. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 5-minute exercises on one for the mind, one for the body, and then also for the soul / the spirit, of course. And for the mind, we're reading a book which is called Psycho-Cybernetics. It's by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. For the body, we're going to be doing 5 minutes of the yoga sun salutation. And then for the soul, we're going to be doing a 5-minute breathing meditation. So again, if this is your first day joining me, welcome and thank you. Thank you for those of you that are attending me watching this live, and also want to thank those of you that have taken the time to watch your recording. Now, keep in mind, again, I said transform your life in 15 minutes. It doesn't have to mean 15 minutes this early, 6 o'clock in the morning on the Sunday, but it's just 15 minutes of your day. So you have 24 hours in a day. Just carve out 15 minutes to do these 5-minute exercises, and it will transform your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me try to position this where you can still see me. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, perfect. So as I was saying, we are reading this book called Psycho-Cybernetics, and this is basically based upon the premise. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have my mic on, and then I have the phone kind of covering the mic, but okay, feedback please. But anyway, this book is based upon the premise that we have an internal guidance system, and it's based upon our self-image. And our self-image is things that contribute our self-images come from experiences from the past, good and bad, particularly from the childhood that's deep within us. And so this internal guidance system is like a servo mechanism that works just like a guided missile. So we have goals, and our internal guidance system is going to target us to those, aim us to those goals, but it's going to be based upon our self-image. So in other words, if you have a low self-image of yourself, or things that are negative that you keep saying about yourself, then obviously it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to try to reach those goals that you want to achieve. So this book kind of explains why that's happening. So hi, good morning. So hi Nisi, thank you for joining me this morning. And so what we're also learning is that we can actually change that self-image. So far in the book, we've learned that the servo mechanism works as both a success mechanism and also a failure mechanism. So it works either way. It doesn't have a choice or a preference one way or the other. So if you're thinking positive thoughts and you're being positive, then obviously, based upon your self-image, then you're going to have those positive goals. You're going to be achieving those goals. Whereas if you have negative thoughts and negative feeling, then you see why it's hard for you sometimes to get out of bed, or hard for you to achieve your goals. And then we also, yesterday, we started in chapter 2. And again, I'm just kind of reading excerpts. And in chapter 2, we learned about more about the servo mechanism and how it works. And basically, we learned that we can change this self-image, and we do that by using creative imagination. So I'm excited to see where we are today. Now, again, I got to kind of warn you guys, I usually have my cell phone as my timer, so I guess I can try to use my computer since it's right here. But usually I have the timer on my cell phone, but I'm having to film on my cell phone. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. That's where I am. That's not where I'm reading from. Here we go. So we're going to be learning more about the two types, or the two general types of the servo mechanism. It says that the servo mechanisms are divided into two general types. One, where the target, the goal, or answer is known, and the objective is to reach it or to accomplish it. And two, where the target or answer is not known, and the objective is to discover or locate it. The human brain and nervous system operates in both ways. An example of the first type of the self-guided is the self-guided torpedo, or the interceptor missile. The target or goal is known, the enemy ship or plane. The objective is to reach it. Such machines must know the target they're shooting for. They must have some sort of propulsion system that propels them forward in the general direction of the target. They must be equipped with sense organs, which is like radar, sonar, heat perceptors, etc., which bring information from the target. These sense organs keep the machine informed when it is on the correct course, which is the positive feedback, and when it commits an error and gets off course, which is the negative feedback. The machine does not react or respond to positive feedback. It's doing the correct thing already and keeps going on what it's doing. The machine must be a corrective device, however, that will respond to the negative feedback. When negative feedback informs a mechanism that is off the beam, too far to the right, the corrective mechanism automatically causes the rudder to move so that it will steer the machine back to the left. If it overcorrects and heads too far to the left, this mistake is made known through negative feedback, and a corrective device moves the rudder so that it will steer the machine back to the right. The torpedo accomplishes this goal by going forward, making errors, and continually correcting them. By a series of zigzags, it literally gropes its way to the goal. Now, Dr. Norbert Wiener, who pioneered the development of the goal mechanism in World War II, believes that something very similar to the foregoing happens in the human nervous system whenever you perform any purposeful activity, even in such a simple goal-seeking situation as picking up a pen from the desk. We're able to accomplish the goal by picking up the pen because of an automatic mechanism and not by will and forebrain thinking alone. All that the forebrain does is to select the goal, trigger it into action by desire, and feed information to the automatic mechanism so that your hand continuously corrects its course. In the first place, Dr. Wiener, only an anatomist, would know all the muscles involved in picking up the pen. And if you knew, you would not consciously say to yourself, I must contract my muscles, my shoulder muscles to elevate my arm. Now I must contract my triceps to extend my arm, etc. You just go ahead and pick up the pen and are not consciously conscious of issuing orders to individual muscles or just computing just how much the contraction is needed. See where are we? Okay, we're good. When you select the goal and trigger it into action, an automatic mechanism takes over. First of all, you have to pick up the pen or perform similar movements before. Your automatic mechanism has learned something of the correct response needed. Next, your automatic mechanism uses feedback data furnished by your brain, by your eyes, which tells it the degree to which the pen is not picked up. This feedback data enables the automatic mechanism to continually correct the motion of your hand until it is steered toward the pen. And again, what we're talking about here is our guided mechanism, which is our brain, which is helping us see how it helps us to accomplish our goals. All right, so that concludes the mind portion. So again, guys, this is going to be kind of challenging. Let's see what I can do here. I think I am going to take my computer with me. Hi, Nisi. Good to see you. All right, let's see what I can do here. Give me a second. What I'm having to do again is, for some reason, I was not able to go live on my laptop. It kept kicking me out. The same thing was happening to me yesterday when I was trying to go live as well. And so because of that, I'm having to do my phone. Sorry. But I'm used to doing this with my computer, so as I'm trying to finagle how to position my cell phone and come up with my timer. All right, so we're walking down my hall of positivity here. And we're moving on to the body portion of the challenge. So we're going to be doing the sun salutation. And again, guys, please don't watch me do it. Do it with me. Remember, this is transforming your life in 15 minutes. All right, so hopefully, again, I'm going to have to put the phone down, and hopefully you can hear me. But if you can't hear me, we're going to be doing the sun salutation. By the way, I recorded the video, and I posted it on YouTube, and I think I put a link in the Facebook fan page. If not, I will. But I posted a link on how to do the sun salutation. So as I'm doing it, if you're not familiar with the sun salutation and you want me to walk you through it, then you can go ahead and watch that as well. But hopefully you can see everything correctly today. All right, let's get started. Okay, that concludes the yoga portion. I hope the music wasn't so loud. I didn't realize it was going to be that close. All right, so now we're going to go on into the meditation, which is going to be exercising our mind, our body, our soul. So again, guys, if you're just joining me, thank you very much. So what we're going to be doing is a 5-minute breathing exercise. We're going to be inhaling for the count of 1 and exhaling for the count of 2. If this is your first time meditating, or if you're a beginner meditator, don't be discouraged as the thoughts come into your mind. Just gently push them aside and just focus on your breathing. And remember, deep breathing, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Sit down in a nice, comfortable position. Make sure that, again, you relax your body. You can also do your meditation laying down, but just be careful not to fall asleep. It's just 5 minutes. right, go ahead and release, relax, and return fresh and calm. You've done something good for yourself today. All right, guys.